Today, I basically just want to show you guys how I turned my single avocado seed into like a tropical paradise. So, let me show you. And we actually have more too, so be right back. And this, literally. I've been basically collecting as many avocado seeds as I possibly can since May, and we're now in October. So now it's time to plant. I have a couple planted already. They're doing pretty good. Basically kind of step by step, what I do is I get my avocado seed. You obviously don't want to, like, you know how when you get the avocado, you like in the pit, you kind of get a knife or something. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure it's nice and healthy. You soak it in water. I soak it in water for like 24 hours. And then that kind of just helps you to get the skin off a lot easier. And then once you start getting the skin off, after you peel the skin off, you're literally going to grab a baggie and a wet paper towel. And you're going to not soak the wet paper towel, but you're going to keep it kind of like moist and then wrap it in the paper towel. Stupid shit. Bro, this shit's not coming out. Normally easier than this, I swear. And then I didn't bring a paper towel, to be quite honest, but you'll get the gist. So, you know, clean. I'll grab one that's hopefully already good so I can show you. Oh, this looks good. These ones have been growing since I labeled them, just for my fun, September. So wrap it in a paper towel, put it in a baggie. You're gonna spray it with some water to keep it moist. And then after like 2 to 3 weeks, 4, even it can be up to like 8 weeks, as little as 2 weeks, as much as 8 weeks, they're gonna pop open and they're gonna start growing some roots. And then that's when you get your your toothpick, 2 of them. And then you're just going to stab it on one side. Normally, when these grow up like that, they tend to like die, to be honest, like if they're outside of the water. So if you can soak the roots as much in water as possible, that will, I've learned, to help it to kind of grow quicker, because once these are exposed to air and they're not in water, they take forever to grow. So then, normally you can either use a size like this, or I kind of start off with a size like this and then I upgrade once the roots need more room. So like, yeah, this one's gonna be a little difficult, but let me see. Might take her out, put her here. Oh yeah. We'll just put you in here. And then we're gonna fill up with water. Ugh. Normally I always use tap water, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna go get some tap water to put her in. I mean tap water, I use fresh water. And yeah, and then so after you keep them growing in water, they literally end up like this. And then the bigger the container, I do recommend, because then it gives the roots room to grow. Just like this. I actually have one I can show you, I think, what happens when you don't, you know, upgrade them. And their roots, look at their roots. And their roots kind of just start to they're just not happy, you know. Oh my God, and look at this one. This one is humongous. Yo, what the fuck? I mean, I'll show you the one that's dying. So with this one, This is the only one that I've had that hasn't been very happy with me. The roots have, you can see, like have browned. I'm gonna assume maybe because of her, you know, she just doesn't like the little space that she's in. So to avoid this, continue trying to upgrade to containers like these. And yeah, so now that you kind of see the gist of, you know, soaking the avocado seed, peeling it, wrapping it in a moist paper towel, putting it in baggies, spraying it, and then sealing it, and you can label it if you want. And let's just see actually how these look too. I'll just kind of show you more or less what the avocado seeds look like after like 4 weeks or so. And then after I like see which ones are good or not, I'm gonna plant these ones, and then I'll have extra containers for me to start some more. This one's like perfect. So you basically want them to have a root and you want them to split. If they don't split open all the way at the top, that's pretty fine. I've still had luck. Like, let me see. Like, let me see this one. This one didn't split completely from the top, and I wanted to see if it would still grow. It's supposed, you know, they still grow. It didn't supposed to split open and then grow on the top, but it didn't. And then we're here. We'll deal with it. Let's see. Let me just see what else, how else they look. Oh yes, see, so perfect, so beautiful. We got a root coming down, even one coming up. Just want to be careful. I have dropped one before and it just completely cracked open, so do be careful not to drop them. She looks so beautiful. So good. Like big. I like when they're like good size. The color's still nice. Sometimes they can get like black, like this one. Oh shit, I kind of dropped that. Be careful. Kind of like this one, like, you know, like the color just doesn't look amazing. They kind of came, this one when it came out, like it was just, you know, not all the prettiest. But they don't all gotta be pretty to work. Let me see. Oh, this one was from June, so we've been trying to get this one to bust it open for what, June, July, 4 months now. You know, this stuff takes time, and she's finally ready. Yes, you can see this is probably where this little spout stem is gonna be. Then we got a root at the bottom. 9/4, September 4th. Yep, we got another one. So for the most part, to be quite honest, they have all, I would say 9 times out of 10, sprout open. You don't want them too wet. You don't want the moist paper towel too wet. You don't want it too dry. You want to make sure you keep checking up on it so that if they do dry out, you can just wet them again. 9/24, so it's more towards the end of September. Let's see how she's doing. And she is lovely, honestly, quite perfect. Look at that skin, like the skin just came off so great. She basically has one root, cracked open, she's ready to go. We'll be placing all of these opened avocados into some containers. This is 9/4. Did I already open this one? Oh yeah, no. So basically somebody in my family, assuming my dad, because he loves to help me with seeds, he wrapped it in a paper towel for me, and he put it in a plastic bag, and oh look, you can just see how thick these roots are. They be going through the paper towel. He didn't even cut off the seed, I mean the skin. So without peeling the skin, you can still get results. I think just as like kind of aesthetics way, I kind of like it peeled off. It's kind of like a piece of turd, little baby poop, or it kisses. Kisses too. So yeah, so we definitely have like 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's see, what is this? 8. So this is August 26th. bottom, looking literally perfect. And we got a nice fat one. She has not opened. So we'll let her wrap her back up. Probably moisten her up again. Just put her here. Let's see, what is this? 8/27. August 27th. Oh yeah, so this one you can see has okay, so this looks like the skin was not peeled off. And if it was, I don't know what happened, because I feel like I did this. And so I don't know, could have been too wet. I don't know. Throw away for sure though. And then, let's see. Oh, wow. I've never seen one open up like this. It literally, like a little flower. Her little root, she don't got much of a root, so we'll see how she does. And we have, she's looking okay. She got a root, she's cracked open, she's a little baby. Okay. All right, let's see. Got a couple left. Let's do 8/24. So this is like one of the older ones. And, ooh, she actually cracked open. There's no root, but this paper towel's, a little dry, so I'll go ahead and moisten it back up, throw her back in here, and try again in a couple weeks. And this one looks amazing. Yes, yes. You honestly kind of want to pull them out before the stem starts growing up, just to make it a little easier on yourself. So as soon as they crack open, you got a stem growing, you can definitely place into some water, and that's when you start hydro growing, I guess. Hydro planting. We got 9/4. Let's see. So this literally feels like presents, like every time. I don't know why I'm always so surprised. But she looks so cute. She got a little stem cracked open, doing wonderful. So, and last but not least, I believe 9/13. So we're on 9/16. So this is literally 3 days ago. There ain't nothing in here, so I don't gotta open it. But yeah, so basically we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13. Basically, we have about 13 seedlings to put into some water and start hydro growing. And then we got all of these babies that we're gonna throw into some pots. So I feel like this will be good to end. And then on the next, I might post this in 2 parts, and you can see how these look after being planted.